Hello everyone, here we are in Lightroom. First of all, this is welcome to Image Competition. Jerry David here. This is our instructional series on how to get your images into Image Competition. This first video is going to be really simple. I did talk in the introduction about how I picture Image Competition and what's important to me as I'm going through taking pictures throughout the year. And I start March 1st, I start thinking about competition next year. And one of the things I do, I use Lightroom. You can come up with your own way to do this, but I do use Lightroom. I tend to start looking for pictures again March 1st, and I create a folder. So in this case, we're going into 2018. As you can see, I've got a folder, a QuickTime folder down here, and I'm going to see if this works. I've got this, yeah, right down here. 2017 Salon Considerations, right there. That is a collection. I'm going to create a new one. I'm going to call it 2018 Image Competition Considerations. Bit of a long name. I like to call it Image Competition now. I don't know that Salon works for me. So it's right there. Again, just so you see, there's the folder. I do not know how many people use Lightroom, but I will tell you a very quick comment on collections. Collections are not a new folder where they're keeping a copy of your image. Collections are just basically a series of arrows, if you want to call it that. And it says, when I drag an image, so I'm going to say, oh, I really like this image, I'm going to use this, and I can take this image and I can drag it over to 2018 competition considerations, and you see that little plus there, and I drop it. When I go into that later, the image is there. The interesting part is I can remove it from collection, but it will not remove it from my catalog. So it is in here. It wouldn't be hard for me to find, but I'm not going to go into it. But what I'm trying to get at here is it's there. So collections are just a series of arrows pointing, hey, this is where your stuff is. So what I do is I'm going through, oh, I was taking a picture, doing some work with someone. Oh, I like that picture. That's great. Oh, I was in Victoria. I was doing some fun with painting. Oh, I'm going to drop that in there. March 1st to December, January, this is what I do. In January, I come along, and here's where I am in 2017, and I say, here's all the images that I've slowly and surely put aside for Image Competition. So what you can see here is now I have all these images here, and I go not into a processing mode of this is for a client, I go into processing mode of this is for competition, because I may process it slightly differently. It may be a bit edgier, it might be a bit more contrast, it might be something that the client may not have liked, but that works for competition, or I think works for competition. So that's the end of this instructional video. It's that simple. Start thinking of competition on March 1st after the last one, and think of your images and collect them. Collect them over the year, have a collection, and use competition as your use it as your project. Use it as something that pushes you along, makes you a better photographer, because it will. And to any observers out there who are working on accreditation, I also had folders or collections for all my accreditations that were ongoing. I don't have any on the go right now, but if I did, it would say PPOC accreditation _ animal sports. And so I would be keeping track of pictures as I went through, and I went to different animal sporting events. Do that for accreditation. Once you get your accreditation, you're entering Image Competition, and you're creating this folder. So good luck. I hope this helped a little bit. That's just the way I think, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll start.